Hello, welcome to another exercise. Today we will take a look at what we have seen on commands with pronouns, and we're talking about direct object pronouns and indirect object pronouns. You can refer to the previous video on the same subject and do a quick review if you'd like to do so, or you can also go back to your books, Exploraciones, on the pages numbers 44 to 46. So just a quick review before we start the exercise. We learned the other time that the structure for affirmative commands is to use the verb and the imperative and the pronoun or the pronouns, but in one single word. So the order is I do. And then for the negative commands, you'd have to use the pronoun and then the verb in the imperative, and the order of the pronoun as well is I do. But in the negative form of the commands, you don't have them consolidated as one single word, as is the case of the affirmative commands. Okay, so here's our exercise. We have the first sentence. Lucy, turn off the lights. Lucy, apaga las luces. So we want to find out which is the direct object pronoun, if there is one. Apaga que. You want to ask a question. Lucy, turn what off? Lucy, apaga las luces. So, having identified las luces as a direct object pronoun, we know that it's also feminine and it's plural, so we'll replace it with the pronoun las. Lucy, apágalas. Okay. Hey, don't forget the gifts. Oye, no olvides los regalos. Oye, no olvides que. Hey, don't forget what. That is how we identify our direct object pronouns or our direct object pronouns, if there are. For the indirect object pronouns, you have to ask the question who or whom. So, oye, no olvides los regalos. Los regalos here would be our direct object pronouns, and it would be replaced with the pronoun los because it's masculine and it's plural. So, oye, no los olvides. Son, do that favor for me. Hijo, haz ese favor para mí. So here we have the direct object pronoun and the indirect object pronoun both in one sentence. Hijo, haz que ese favor. Para quién? Para mí. So, son, do what? Do that favor. For who or for whom? For me. So we have that favor as a direct object pronoun and me as an indirect object pronoun. That favor, because it's masculine and singular, will be replaced with the pronoun lo. And me, because it is the indirect object pronouns, it will be replaced with the appropriate pronoun, which is me. Hijo, hazmelo. Hazmelo. So I do. I, which is an indirect object pronoun, me. And then lo, which is a direct object pronoun, that favor. This brings us to the end of today's short but interesting exercise on the same subject. Thank you and see you next time. Adios.